Hi, I'm June Dudley. I'm the Director of Communications and Marketing for Arapahoe County Quilters. And we have Sherri Lynn Wood, who was planning to be with us in Colorado for our April Guild meeting and workshop. But then coronavirus hit and now we're all staying home. But Sherri has an amazing way that we are going to solve this. So Sherri, why don't you tell us what we're going to do?
Well, we're going to, first there's going to, the guild meeting, I'm going to present a lecture, PowerPoint, and all about improv process, which is really relevant right now because obviously we're all just making do every day. All of our fixed routines are out the window. And so this hopefully would be a great opportunity to give you tips and things about just being better improvisers as you go on with your quilting or in your life. And then the following day, we're going to do a 2-day workshop with curves and improv. And it's going to be structured very much like my regular workshops, although you guys are going to be able to work within your own sewing studios and have all of your fabric on hand and hopefully interact with people as well. As we sew together, we'll have time to show what we're sewing. I'll be there to answer questions for people in real time. All of the demos will be right up front at the beginning so that if you can't spend the whole day sewing, you want to come back later and sew, you can stay and watch the demos, ask questions. But the first day we're going to be working with just creating components for our curve quilt. We'll be learning how to do wedge strip piecing without a ruler. And we're also going to learn a technique that I invented myself, bias strip piecing on the curve. Strip piecing on the curve using bias strips. So we'll practice both of those things the first day and make components. And then you guys will have all day to work in your studio. And then the second day, we'll start working with how to put those components together in a composition. So there'll be 2 days. 2 days of demos, but here's some examples. I don't know, do you have some questions, June, or do you want me to show some samples?
Just keep going, this is great.
Okay, this is just, these are work samples just from demos I've done in other classes. So you can see we've got some bias strip piecing on the curve here, and we've got some wedge curves at the top. And you can see there's still ways to go on this piece. That's what we do the second day. How do we put all these crazy things together? And here's another one that's impartially put together. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Demo, just another demo. You see these are the bias strip pieces kind of around petal shapes. And then we see the wedges interspersed, and can you see the square corner? We're working towards a square corner here. So there is a way to put these all together to create something that looks like a square or a rectangle. So we'll be talking about all of that stuff. Here's another one. This is just bias strip piecing on the curve. So we take straight strips that have been cut on the bias, and there's a technique for piecing them around the curve.
This looks like so much fun, Sherri. I can't wait. I'm really excited about it. For people who are wondering, you can go to our website, acqcolorado.org, and you'll find links there to both the guild meeting info and the workshop. The workshop is April 17th and 18th. We'll be starting at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. And this is going to be really fun. I can't wait for it. Thank you so much. And thanks for taking.
Yeah. And the best thing is, folks, if you're busy that morning, everybody that signs up will still get access to these demos for a couple of weeks after the workshop. So everybody's schedules, vary and change through all of this. But I hope you guys can join me and sew along with me. We also need to take times for pleasure and break and community.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining me today, Sherri.
Thank you, June.